Hey everybody, welcome back again to Red Devils United. It is a big day for Manchester United, not because we are playing against Liverpool, but because it is the day that the fans together make a stand against the Glazers, the owners that have been investing in this club for 17 years, I think, if I'm not wrong, but have not delivered on the expectations of the fans. So it is a big day. There are a lot of protests going on around the Old Trafford. There are a lot of protests are organized to be held before the match, during the match. So let's talk about it. There are some a bit of transfer news that I would like to talk about you guys. But the big thing, the most important thing, is the Glazers out movement. All the Manchester United fans, whether you are in England, whether you are outside of England, whether you are an international red, whether you are an English red, no matter, this is something that we all have to come together to make a stand against these incompetent owners who are calling themselves the owners of this great football club. They have destroyed the football heritage of this club. They try to destroy, they try to take away the most important thing for this football club, and that is the European football, that is the Champions League, out last year by trying to create a Super League. And this time around, they are once again making sure that the new manager Erik ten Hag is going to fail, because they have failed to deliver the transfers that he was promised before he came to Manchester United. So it is a big day. It is a really important day, I think. I don't think today will be the day that we're gonna see Glazers gonna say, okay, goodbye, we're gonna go, you can have the club. I don't think, but I think this will be the day that's gonna kickstart the days that's gonna come after this day, because I think this day will mark the beginning of the end of Glazers, hopefully. So yeah, so I have been away for a while. I have been on vacation, but now I'm back, so everything will be back to normal when it's come to the channel. So let's talk about some stuff that happened while I was away. And one thing is, we signed Casemiro. Another thing is, we tried to sign Adrian Rabiot and we failed. Another thing is, we had an bid rejected for Marco Arnautovic. So what made Manchester United from trying to get in cheap players like Adrian Rabiot, Marco Arnautovic, and to suddenly go and buy Casemiro? And that's because the richest man in England, if I'm not wrong, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, has came out public through his spokesperson that he is interested to buy Manchester United if it's ever to be sold by the Glazers. So with this, we have seen in the social media for the past couple of days, 2-3 days, that the Glazers out movement is on full throttle. It is in progress. So because of that, Glazers are somewhat scared, I think, and they were like, oh shit, what the F is going? And they were like, okay, Richard, forget about Marco, forget about Adrian Rabiot. We're gonna give you 100 million, 200 million. Go and get the marquee signings that will, console the fans, or they think that these signings are gonna make us withdraw from the protests that are being planned. So make no mistake, Casemiro is a great player. Casemiro, according to me, is one of the great defensive midfielders in the world football, even at his age. So he is a great player, but the circumstances we signed Casemiro are not good. Casemiro is a great player, he's a great signing, but we threw a lot of money and we signed him only because the Glazers realized that their stake in the club is in jeopardy, and that's why they went all in for Casemiro and bought this amazing player. Though I like the player, I don't like the circumstance, I don't like the situation that is around Casemiro. So there are plans, or there are talks about Casemiro is going to be presented as a Manchester United player today, prior to the match. So I want to ask all the United fans one thing: please do not boo the player, because Casemiro is a great signing. He do not deserve it. Do welcome him if you are in the ground at that time. Do not boo the player. The message is clear. The message is only one thing, and that is to make sure that the Glazers are incompetent and that we want them out of this football club, along with Richard Arnold, along with John Mora, along with Darren Fletcher, along with all these incompetent people that who have been with this hierarchy for the past years. Because it's not just the Glazers, it's the people around them that has lead to this sorry situation for our great football club Manchester United. So it is very important that we do not have anything against the players, we don't have anything against Erik ten Hag. All we have is against the Glazers who call them the owners of this football club. So yeah, so today is a very, very important day. Do follow on Twitter the 1958 and the Manchester United Trust Fund, I think Trust Association or something, MUST. The 1958, these people are taking the battalion in this. They are taking the what you call the main role in this protest alongside each and every United fan. So if you are in Manchester, if you are in England, do go and support your fellow Manchester United fans. And if you are an international Red, just like me, not in England but outside of England, all we can do is to make sure that our message is heard through social media. So that is what I'm doing. Even whether you have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 followers in your Twitter, in your Facebook, in your Instagram, in all the social media platforms, you can make sure that your message is being heard by putting it out there, and we will be there to help you to spread your message. So today is a very important day. Now let's come to the match. I think Manchester United versus Liverpool. This is the biggest match in the calendar of football, in English football, and in an extent in the world football, because Manchester United and Liverpool, both these clubs have a great mass audience in when it's come to the international audience. So this is one of the most exciting and most anticipated matches in the football calendar. So I think many have written out Manchester United, but I beg to differ. I think this will be a close game, because I think after 2 games, after 2 straight losses, Manchester United cannot afford to lose another game in Manchester United against their arch rivals. So 3 defeats in the bounce, so that's not good for Manchester United, and that's not good for that's not good for our new coach Erik ten Hag. So I think this will be a close competition. Because of that, I think it will be a draw. I think we might see a nil draw, or a 1-for-all draw. And I think Cristiano Ronaldo will score, considering the humiliation he had last time when we faced Liverpool. I think he will score, and I think Salah will score. So that's what I think of the game. But I know it's a big game. I know we have signed a great player, but once again, what I have to emphasize is the most important thing for the day is the protest. It's the protest, and that you make sure that all the fans are together in this cause of making sure that the Glazers are going to be kicked out of this club. Because we as fans need our club back. We want to see the desire to win in this club, not just within the fans but in the hierarchy, in the people who are running this club, because we do not see that currently inside our club. Only we can see it in some place, we can see it in our fans, but we do not see it in our hierarchy, because all they care about is bringing in money for their own pockets from the club. They do not care whether we win trophies, they don't care whether we go on for another 10 or 20 years trophyless. They do not care. All they care is about their own money. So Once again, everybody, please come together, because if not today, if not now, when are we going to do it? Because now we have a viable buyer in Sir Jim Ratcliffe. As of now, he is the one who came out and said that he's going to buy. And if Glazers do decide to sell the club, I think there will be another potential buyers. We don't know, but as of now, we have Sir Jim Ratcliffe. So I'm not asking you to gather around Sir Jim Ratcliffe, what I'm asking you to is to gather around the fact that the Glazers should be kicked out of this football club. Because tell me what good thing they have done to this football club. Yeah, so that's it. Because I don't think any United fan can point out one single thing that they have done for this football club, apart from spending crazy money on players that do not even worth it. And they have always spent money on situations like on desperate situations, because we could have gone and buy Casemiro, Anthony, Gakpo to a lesser amount if we were competent, but we were not competent. We were chasing Frankie Dion all summer. We failed in that big time, and now they know the pressure is mounting up, all the protests and all the things going on in the social media. That's why they're throwing out around money for Anthony, 100 million, Casemiro 70 million, Gakpo for 40 million. So in the later time, in coming days, I will do a reaction for our transfer window, probably after the window shuts down, and I will rate the transfer window, and I will share you about my thoughts of the expectations I had and what we got. But still, that's not the most important thing. The most important thing as of now, as of today, is getting the Glazers out, is to make sure that our message is loud and clear, and that is to Glazers, get the F out from our football club. So we will meet again in another video, and do not forget to subscribe, because I will keep you guys updated on today's protest and protest about the upcoming days. So do not forget to subscribe, and do not forget to share this video, because the most important thing is to make sure that as much as United fans get the message, and that is Glazers, get the F out from our club. Thank you. See you again in another video.